All right, okay, let's finish these last little bit up in this video. Remember, pause it, try and do these problems yourself, and then unpause it to make sure you're doing it right. Here we go. So the first thing you hopefully realize is that we have a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. So these ones are special because we don't have to do trig functions to solve them. We can literally just do the pattern. And so this is the three bears. And so we know that what's given to us, this 50 is the hypotenuse, which is Papa Bear. So since Papa Bear is given to us, let's go ahead and figure out what Baby Bear is. So I know the side opposite the 30 degrees, because that's the smaller angle, so that's Baby Bear. And we know the relationship is Papa Bear is 2 times as big as Baby Bear. So Baby Bear has to be 25 because Papa Bear is 50. So basically, to find Baby Bear, you just divide by 2. Or just use common sense. Baby Bear has to be 25. For double it, be 50. All right, and then this side opposite the 60, that's going to be Mama Bear. And we know Mama Bear is all about the baby. And so it's all about the baby. So it's going to be 25. And Mama Bear takes care of all 3 bears in the house. So it's going to be 25 square roots of 3. Alrighty. And if you want to find some more examples of that, here's where you can find it in your notes on Google Classroom. All right, this one's going to be a 45, 45, 90 special right triangle. And so we know if that's 45, this one has to be 45 degrees. And this one is your twins. So twin. All right, so we know that this is a twin, and opposite that 45 is the other twin. So since these legs are twins, they have to be twins. We know the relationship to the hypotenuse is whatever the twins are, you're just going to times it by 2 twins in that house. So the square root of 2. So the hypotenuse is just going to be 8 square roots of 2. All right. Moving right along, last and final problem is going to be item 12, and this is where we're solving right triangles. So that means we got to find all the sides, and we have to find all of the angles. All right, so the easiest one to do right now is going to be obviously fill out what is given to us. And I'm going to make sure my calculator is ready to be used. So give me 1 second. Where did my calculator go? All right, found my calculator. So here we go. All right, label all of what's given to you. So I know what side B is. Side B is going to be opposite angle B. So this is going to be 25. We don't know any other sides of that triangle. All right, label your angles. We do not know what angle A is. Once again, remember, pause the video so that you can try it yourself. But we do know what angle B is, and that's 62 degrees. And we know what angle C is because that's 90 degrees. Anytime we have that right angle, it's 90 degrees. All right, so the easiest one to find is going to be angle A because we know a triangle is 180 degrees. So we're just going to subtract 90 and subtract 62, and so we get 28 degrees. Whoops, 28 degrees. All right, angles found, super easy. All right, now we need to find our sides, and this is when you're going to need trig. So you're going to have to use SOHCAHTOA. And so we're going to go ahead. Let's find side A first. Why not? And so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call this A, side A, because it's opposite angle A. We're going to find this side. All right. And so that is our angle. Remember, we always highlight our angle. Our angle is 62. So we know that this side A is adjacent. And then this is going to be opposite. So adjacent and opposite, opposite and adjacent is going to be tangent. So that is the trig function we're going to use, because based on this angle, we want to find A, which is adjacent, over or hypotenuse. So O over A. All right, so we're going to do tangent. Always do your angle. So it's kind of like those other examples, equal to. We're going to do 25 over our adjacent. We don't know, that's A. Remember, our unknown is in the denominator. Anytime the unknown or x is in the denominator, you're going to divide those numbers. So A is going to be 25 divided by the tangent of 62. And obviously, we need to find our calculator again. And I think I found it. I just got to put this to the side. There it is. Okay. And so we're going to do 25 divided by tangent of 62. And we get that the A, side A, is, let's round it to 13.3. So that's how long this is, 13.3. Awesome. All right, so you could find the other side by using the Pythagorean theorem. If you want to, feel free. You can also use trig. So let's show it. I showed it to you using Pythagorean theorem, which you can. You could do a squared plus b squared equals c squared and find that c squared if you wanted to. But we can also use our trig functions still. Okay, so if you like using the trig functions instead, feel free. So we're going to go ahead. We need to find c. So this is going to be, let's just label it c, your hypotenuse. And so we're still going to use this angle. And we already labeled that opposite hypotenuse. So which one has opposite hypotenuse? That's going to be sine. So we can go ahead and set it up. Sine of 62 is going to be 25 over your hypotenuse c. And we're going to do the same thing. C is going to be, since the unknown is on the denominator, it's dividing. We're going to divide these 25 over sine 62. And of course, we need our calculator again. Let me move this over. There we go. And so let me hit enter. We're going to have 25 divided by the sine of 62. And so we got our C is, let's say 28.3. Alrighty. And so, yes, you could use the Pythagorean theorem. You do not have to, but if you want to, you can. If you want me to prove that, we can do it right now. That we get the same thing. So Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Sorry. So I know my a squared is going to be 13.3 squared plus our b squared, we said is 25 squared. We got 800 and something. So now to figure out the c squared, we have to take the square root of that. 801.89, and we get 28.3, which we already solved. So if you like the Pythagorean theorem, feel free to go ahead and use it, but you don't have to. You can use another trig function to solve it. So either way, you get the same answer. All right, hopefully that helps you out. That's the rest of our review. Remember, ask me for help if you need it. Thanks for watching.